Attention, please. The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
The following show contains deep conflict jokes that may be offensive to both the living and undead. Your discretion is advised.
Biatch.
Woke up in the sanitarium. In the ring, I feel like Leatherface. Run up, then I bury you. They know the vibes when I'm coming through. They told you lies, but we know the truth. Vibes, gotta let it loose. Yeah, I'm gone, I can't feel my face. Gone, you won't see my face. Gone, feel like Leatherface. Gone, feel like Leatherface. Sanitarium, sanitarium. Better get up, sick, make 'em spit up. Witch, covers ribs up, bitch, bathe in his blood. Better get up, sick, make 'em spit up. Witch, covers ribs up, bathe in his blood. Woke up in the sanitarium. In the ring, I feel like Leatherface.
Is your host, the one and only Leatherface.
Let it begin.
Let the chaos begin.
Welcome to the Sanitarium with Leatherface and friends. It's good to have friends, especially on this show. Nice ice cold one here on the Saturday night. So last week we left off here at the Wheel of Doom for a topic of vampires tonight. Let me go ahead and bring on Phil here and El-Guapo. Where's he at? Where's that motherfucker? There he is. El-Guapo! What's going on, man? Besides forgetting to unmute your microphone. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you got me,
I'm a
dude.
dumbass, and I forgot to put my microphone on.
You totally fucking got me,
You're
man.
fired. You're
Got
fired.
I'm so fired I'm rehired, man.
Oh, jeez. So, yeah, I was mentioning where we left off last week on the Wheel of Doom. The topic will be vampires tonight.
Yep.
It's gonna be kind of hard to have a real cool vampire episode when we already had the fucking Dracula's descendant on the show.
It's hard to top that one. You know,
It's really hard to top that one. I mean,
plus she was hot, you know. So I mean,
oh yeah, Phil wants to smash.
I do. I want to smash Count Succula.
Are you gonna think about her great granddaddy when you're smashing it? Like,
Yes, I would. Hey,
are you gonna imagine people up on poles, up their asses, and hanging by the thousands, impaled?
you know what turns you on might not turn me on, and what turns me on might not turn her on. But you know, I'm open-minded. I'm willing to learn.
Oh yeah, open round table tonight. We are the special guest. We're gonna have like a special guest probably once towards the end of the month. That rest of the month we're gonna be having our own house shows here. Coming to a network near you pretty soon. I'm sure most of you see my Facebook posts and my excitement and my jumping around, doing little girly high fives in my little skirt and everything, you know.
You got the hair for it today.
Shut up. So yeah, we're coming to a network, and I've mentioned Roku here on Facebook, and cat's out of the bag. We're getting a Roku channel.
Sweet.
Off the Hook TV will be on Roku, and our show Sanitarium, Purple Sticky, Xecutiona has something coming up. I don't know what he's doing, but he has something under his sleeve, but we'll be hearing that at the last minute, I'm sure. But yeah, usual people here tonight. Paul Dill Roberts hosting the round table. We got Terry the Taint. We got Tristan, Purple Sticky. We have Amy, our medium, which will be welcome to the round table on our shows from now on. So you guys give her a big welcome to the show and to the family.
Yep.
And
are you wearing black on the outside? Is that how you feel on the inside?
Both.
Do you have your fingernails painted too?
You see anything?
Hey,
No, I almost considered the guy liner tonight because I got my hair all emo and
That would have been fucking awesome.
I had to wash all the paint and that silver paint and shit, white paint out of my fucking hair. It was getting terrible.
You would look like
Yeah, I was
look
painting
like
one day and all this white and gray paint got in my hair and made me look old, and so I had to take care of that.
Now, are you sure it was paint?
No, it was semen.
Yeah, I didn't want to say it, but I wanted to say it.
Fuck you.
Yeah. No, I think that the eye thing would have been great. You would have looked like a straight Justin Bieber.
You like that, huh?
Yep.
We're going to go ahead and go to our first little clip here, a little break, commercial, and we'll be right back to make a funny comment about it. Then we'll go into the round table.
Roll that beautiful fudge footage.
So roll it, motherfucker. Roll it.
We will be back after this fucking commercial. You will love it and choke on it. The bulk of your road will go.
Best fudge comes from Uranus. Uranus, Missouri. That felt good. Tastes even better. Wow. Deep in the crack of America's heartland, the citizens of Uranus are bursting to give you their amazing fudge. That's right, fudge from Uranus. I'm not fudging with you. We're literally in Uranus. That's the mayor of Uranus, and you can get your fudge out the back door at UranusGeneralStore.com. And we're not fudging with you. I'm as serious as a fudging horse kick to the side of your fudging head.
I am as serious as forgetting your fudging anniversary.
I'm serious as skid marks on your fudging undies.
I'm serious as fudging a pregnancy test.
I'm serious as fudging the presidential election.
I'm serious as fudging the bar exam.
Uranus squeezes out so many different fudges that they have a fudge for everyone. They got blueberry fudge, chocolate fudge, vanilla fudge, chocolate pecan fudge, mint chocolate fudge, cookies and cream fudge, peanut butter fudge, M&M fudge, toffee bar fudge. There's a fudge for everyone. Right now I'm making the mayor's #2 favorite flavor of fudge. You can try some at UranusGeneralStore.com. Click now. That is some yummy fudge from Uranus. The best fudge does come from Uranus, Mr. Mayor. That's my dad. Go to UranusGeneralStore.com and order the best fudge and fudge this side of the Mississippi. And the other fudge inside, too. We can't contain it anymore. Uranus is about to explode across your screen and your front door. Ooh, fudge! Quit prairie dogging and order the best fudging fudge ever. Hey, Mr. Prairie Dog. So if digging for fudge in Uranus isn't your thing, then bring your fingers over here. Uranus offers a lot more than fudge. They got fudging magnets. They got fudging hats and the hottest fudging calendars of Uranus you've ever fudging seen. Ooh, that's cool. But if you ask me what the best part about Uranus is, other than the fudge in Uranus, it's the fudging shirts. Fudge not, lest ye be fudged first. Fudge, 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 fudge. Want to see more of Uranus? Come see the amazing attractions like the Moonicorn Creamery and Funnel Cakery. Fudge it great. Escape Uranus escape rooms. Fudgerific. Uranus Sideshow Museum. Hot fudge. Chicken bones, party bar and grill. Fudge, yeah. So quit fudging around. How many more times do I need to say fudge to get you to order some fudge and fudge? Seriously, Uranus can't hold this fudge forever, so you might as well order some fudge today, for fudge's sakes. Go to UranusGeneralStore.com and order your fudge today. Or come down here and drop some deuces yourself. Peace.
Welcome to Uranus!
Let's make Uranus great again. Fudge, yeah. Fudge, 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 fudge. Fudge. The best fudge comes from Uranus. Uranus, Missouri. That felt good.
It was interesting. It was a lot of fudge.
He's like, yeah, that's a lot of fudge.
I still want to actually order fudge from them. I ordered my brother a t-shirt, but I haven't actually fudge yet.
Dude, I stopped by there in the middle of a tornado watch or a tornado warning on the way
Isn't that
here.
like every fucking day out there?
What's that?
Isn't that like every day out there? The Missouri?
Yeah, I'm starting to hear it is. I mean, I was kind of excited traveling through the town there. But we definitely got plenty of fudge for the trip. Lasted for a few days. Then I was shitting my brains out for a while, but I guess I'm just intolerant to a few things. Getting old.
I think that's a place worth stopping at in Missouri.
Yeah. Well, I guess just go ahead and time to introduce the round table, and let's go ahead and get that started. Round table time.
Come on, man.
Welcome to the round table with Paul Dale Roberts.
Ladies and gentlemen, Paul Dale Roberts.
Hey, thank you. All right. So we're talking about vampires tonight, and boy, there's all types of different kind of vampires. You have your blood vampires, and we're all familiar with those blood vampires. We have emotional vampires. We have psychic vampires that feed off your life force. You have sexual vampires. You have sexual vampires, the ones with nicknames like Playboy, Playa, or Butterfly. In the Asian countries, they call them Butterfly because they go flower to flower. And yeah, and with those one night stands, that's how they get their energy. You have your physical vampires like R. Lee Ermey, the drill sergeants, coaches. They usually take on those type of jobs to become a physical vampire. You have crowd feeding vampires, and you have energy vampires. So you have a whole mess of different kind of vampires. And I don't know if you guys realize this, but in San Francisco, there's a vampire club where vampires meet each other, and it's called the Glass Cat. Oh yeah, oh yeah. And I bet you. And before I introduce the round table, I'll just tell you guys real quick. There are some people that play these role playing games like Vampire the Masquerade, like Rod Farrell in Murray, Kentucky, and he had a vampire clan, and he killed two people, Naomi Queen and Richard Windorf, in 1996, November 25, 1996. And he used a crowbar to kill them because in his mind, he thought he was a vampire. Well, anyway, let me go ahead and introduce the round table. We got El-Guapo, we got Terry the Taint Pirate, Tristan Macy, aka Purple Sticky, Leatherface, and we got Amy Miller. So let's. Okay, sounds good.
Tales of vampires are quite popular in modern times, and never is that more true than as the season draws near to Halloween. They are often presented more as exotic, maybe even borderline gay, than terrifying. And this portrayal has its origins in the 19th century tales, most especially Bram Stoker's Dracula, which presents a vampire as an intelligent, seductive creature that might lure men or women to their demise, sucking the blood from victims' sausages. Oops, wrong movie, I was thinking Twilight. Where do these 19th century stories of Dracula and vampires come from? Are they literary inventions, or do they have a more ancient origin? Do they sparkle in the sunlight, or do they go boom? Are vampires real? Let's talk about it.
Are the knights of the round table: Leatherface, El-Guapo, Purple Sticky,
My name right.
and Terry the
Taint.
Well, yeah, he's an old spirit. He can't pronounce Spanish yet. We got to give him some space.
Yeah, but I'm Italian.
Good job, Scully. Scully, the caregiver for the sanitarium.
Hey, we're going to get this roundtable going. We're going to start off with El-Guapo because we both are connected to Richard Trenton Chase, aka the Vampire of Sacramento. I did a documentary called Conversations with a Serial Killer. We went to all the victims' homes, and we got some crazy shit when it comes to the paranormal. We got some mist out of one of the victim homes.
Bluetooth
Just
connected.
strange EVPs and everything else. But I'm going to let El-Guapo take it because he has a connection to Richard Trenton Chase.
Thank you, Paul. Yes,
You're
I
welcome.
also started a documentary that I never finished on Richard Trenton Chase because, to be honest with you, it just got too fucking depressing. Um, really, really dark story. The guy didn't just kill like women and men, but he killed 2 children too, and in most horrific ways. But so one of the probably the only crazy story I have about it is that I went around to all the locations like you did, Paul. Went to where all the victims were murdered and where the child's body was found near that dumpster. But the most interesting place was the mental institution in Sacramento where he was at for a few years, where he gained the nickname Renfield because he was capturing birds and bugs and eating them whole and doing that crazy Renfield shit. But it's still around. I was riding a bicycle through it with a GoPro on it. This is about 10 years ago. And coming out of the lot, coming down the street, I stopped because the camera was screwing up. And as I'm messing with the camera, this guy comes walking right past me. He looks just like Richard Trenton Chase. He's got the green camo jacket on, army jacket, long hair, the goatee, the mustache, looks all burnt out. And I got the camera going real quick again and turned the bike around to go find him, and he was fucking gone. And it wasn't like it was a small street; it was a wide open street in Sacramento there. And I tried going up and down a couple streets looking for him, like he fucking vanished. So, might have been the ghost of Richard Chase.
So that's kind of like a serial killer vampire.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not the. I saw some pictures of him. It's kind of different. Some of them he kind of looked the part, and some of them he just looked straight like he had jaundice. He probably needs somebody with AIDS or something. But he probably went way too far with it.
He was always sick. He was always drinking blood. He injected rabbit's blood into his own bodies. He was impotent from the time he was a teenager, and even and could never any date he had was never successful. The guy probably died a virgin. And,
if I couldn't rub one out, man, I'd probably go crazy and become a killer too.
Hey, check this out, El-Guapo. At one of the victims' homes, there's like this half wall, and Richard Trenton Chase was doing some reconnaissance, watching that house, and he was behind that wall, and he was defecating. He was taking a shit, watching that house.
Is that the house where he broke into and actually shit in the child's clothing in the nursery?
It's the house where I think like 4 people got killed or something like that.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
That was the last murders.
Yeah, one of the guys, Bobby Marqueso, actually positioned himself like he was taking a shit behind that wall, watching that house for the documentary.
How exciting! I gotta take a shit before I kill these people. Okay, I'm taking out a house where I'm going to kill a bunch of people, and I'm going to sit here and take a shot.
He was a twisted fuck.
Hey, well, I want to get some ideas from other people here. Okay, Tristan, what do you think all about this vampire shit?
I love it. Absolutely love it.
That's because you look like you're from Twilight, motherfucker.
Hey, let's go to Anne Rice. Let's put me in the Anne Rice realm. No, I like Lestat.
Lestat, like the new version or the old version? The new version, he was gay as fuck. He just wanted to suck on things.
Anne Rice.
You mean the original Lestat? You mean Interview with the Vampire?
Not the new one. No.
The old Tom Cruise version.
Yeah, Tom Cruise.
That's pretty dope. I agree.
Anne Rice vampires don't have sex, they can't get erections, and they're gay as fuck. I read all of them, and I'm telling you, read the original Interview with a Vampire between him and fucking Louis. If they could have gotten erections, they'd have been sucking each other off in every scene.
Go ahead, Paul.
They are gay.
Amy, what do you think about all this? Okay, that sounds good. That sounds good.
Great, Amy. Yeah. That was enlightening. Riveting commentary.
Hey, go ahead and tell us again what you think about it.
If we could do that, the Leatherface.
I like it. I like it very much.
The Leatherface where the mouth is opening, nothing's coming out. Hey.
I don't know. I can't hear nothing. Yep. The ghost touched my ball. Yep.
I prefer vampires who have erections.
Yeah. Well, it happens. It happens. Hey, Amy, turn your microphone on. Unmute yourself.
Okay, there you go. Can you hear me now?
We were having plenty. It didn't even matter. We're having plenty of fun with you.
I know.
So
What's
what do you think
What's your
vampire?
favorite vampire movie, Amy?
Don't say Twilight. You kicked.
No, actually, the one with Tom Cruise. Which one is that? That's that one.
Interview.
Oh,
With the Vampire.
Interview with a Vampire.
You don't like The Lost Boys?
Oh, fucking.
Well, yeah, I like that one too, but I have to say, Interview with a Vampire was a really good one.
That's a whole new category. That's its own category in itself.
Lost Boys. Lost Boys is legit. How about The Hunger? Anybody ever seen The Hunger with David Bowie and Catherine Deneuve?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, that's
David Bowie and the word hunger. Oh, that sounds promising.
No, I haven't.
Great one. Like 1980, 81. Fucking awesome.
Hey, Terry the Taint Butt Pirate. Okay. Yes. Do you what's your favorite movie?
Vampire movie.
No, Dracula with Bela Lugosi.
Okay.
Jesus Christ, do you have that on VHS or what?
I've been watching it. I've been streaming it off of my phone.
Jeez.
Does anybody here like Underworld?
That wasn't bad. You know, it portrayed him a little more traditionally. I think. Yeah, I forgot about that one. Huh?
That's a good one with Kate. What's her last name? I can't think of it at the moment.
She was only hot because she was a vampire and her clothes were so fucking tight. If she farted, her fucking socks would whistle.
Oh gosh.
I'm with it. I'm totally fucking with it. She could fart on me all she wants.
Yeah, she'll fart and it come out her ankle. You know, you've been rubbing her feet.
Whatever works for her.
I actually interviewed two vampires in San Francisco named Rihanna and Cole, and they told me that they have their victim friends that they take a teaspoon, 3 teaspoons of their blood and drink it.
And hepatitis
just
positive?
3 teaspoons? What is it? Fucking cough syrup?
No,
Robitussin?
No, they have these volunteers who will actually allow them to be cut, and they'll take 3 teaspoons of their blood and drink it. And they said it energizes them. They wear all black because it's an absorbent type color.
Yeah, absorbs AIDS.
And that's why vampires. And they hang out at the Glass Cat in San Francisco.
See, if I was a vampire with all these STDs, I think Frisco would be the last place I'd want to be a vampire. Because you're probably going to get an STD. They're probably going to suck your blood for more than just your neck.
The Hep C and the AIDS Club.
Yeah, there you go.
I hate to say
That's
it, but
how they get
everybody in these groups, they're like the Satan worshippers that were popular in New York. You know that Church of Satan, Paul? You ever see those guys, the footage from New York in the 70s with those guys that all the robes walk around? That was just an excuse for guys who couldn't get laid in high school to try to get laid out of high school. Because all those guys, whoever does that shit, they were definitely the people who got beat up in high school.
That's where if Dungeons and Dragons didn't get him laid. Oh, let's be a vampire next.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
What vampire killed 600 women and took a bath with their blood?
Oh, the wife was it Elizabeth Bathory or whatever it was her name?
You got it. Okay, Face, give him some kind of reward.
Give him a kiss.
Yeah.
I give him a clapping sound effect.
Have some moonshine and some fudge.
Followed by a
Frank Stickler.
Okay, one of my favorite vampire
El-Guapo,
movies.
Strictly Dickly.
One of my favorite vampire movies is From Dusk to Dawn.
Great.
Oh, that's another one.
good.
That is a favorite of mine.
Especially
too.
even the remake was pretty cool. So the original was more to the remakes, and it was all right.
I didn't see the remake, but the
Amy,
original-
why is it your favorite?
I just loved how they put it together, but you know what? I think maybe because at the time I was doing belly dancing a lot, and with Selma Hayek came in with dancing with the snake.
Yeah.
It was like I was gonna learn. I learned that routine, and
Oh, me too.
but no, I just think that as far as just having what are those Cheech and Chong on there, they made it funny. Pussy here, but all this. Huh?
I thought just Cheech was on there. Chung was on there too.
Okay, Cheech. Okay, yes. Oh, he was.
Half the damn hippie vampires look like Chong anyway, so you really couldn't tell the difference.
But that guy who played Sex Machine though, he was like the big blood special effects guy. What's his name? Tom something or other. Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember. Gosh, it's been so long. But I like that band, Tito and the Tarantulas, too.
Yeah.
I like.
But
anything with spider in it, you can fucking count me out.
Tarantino.
I can barely handle
That
Spider-Man.
was awesome.
Spider-Man. I'm like, ah. No.
Then you wouldn't like seeing the spiders I pull out of my pool.
No. I'm
Hey,
in North
what?
Carolina. We got the big spider. I got a big old Carolina Reaper out here. The thing is like fucking big as a cow testicle, and it's hanging right outside my window. I can see it right now. Right now. Oh, fuck that.
Do you see a lot of cow testicles?
I'm in North Carolina. I see a bunch of testicles.
Hey,
But he pops
what?
them out of his mouth.
Shut up.
We have vampire hunters like Blade, Van Helsing, Buffy the Vampire Hunter, but one vampire is better than all of them, and that's Abraham Lincoln, vampire.
Abraham Lincoln. I didn't see that one.
That was awesome.
You imagine some like 7-foot fucking beard and tall headed guy going, yeah.
I had to watch it. I watched it with my son. It was hilarious.
So who do you think would be a more scary vampire? Abraham Lincoln or George Washington? Think about that.
George Washington was a vampire. If you look at the description,
Yeah, he sucked wine out of people.
Well, no, he drank port wine, which was black, and his teeth, they weren't made out of wood. They were made out of hippopotamus bone, and so they actually turned black from all the port wine he drank. Now, on top of that, he was 6'3". He wore a white wig and painted his face white and had black teeth. And he rode horse. That was a scary motherfucker.
Hey, can you imagine that motherfucker running towards you going, nah.
Like
if
a
you had,
drag queen
if
from
you had big
hell.
old black vampire teeth, like, nah.
Fucking
That'd be great.
drag queen of my nightmares.
Jeez.
What was the actress in Queen of the Damned that died in a plane crash?
Aaliyah.
Aaliyah.
Yeah. She was hot. I mean, I would totally drink her bathwater in that movie. She was pretty hot in that movie.
I'd have drank more than that.
She definitely is.
Phil would have drank the fucking water from her ass when she was
I would have, absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Do anything you want to be, Aaliyah. I'm there.
So, banging a vampire chick, I mean, we have to go there. We already talked about men vampires not be able to get it. Are you sure vampires can't get erections?
Only Anne Rice vampires can, but if you go to
fuck that version then.
Yeah, so Fred Saberhagen vampires, not only can they get erections, but they're like long fucking tendrils that can do anything and everything. And they
Like
do.
that imagine being alive for thousands of years and can't even rub one out. That'd be fucking awful.
No wonder they're miserable.
Yeah, I'm under that. I'd be pissed off wanting to bite necks if I couldn't jack off for 10,000 years.
Wouldn't sucking the blood get you an erection?
You would think that rush of energy you should be able to get wood.
It's funny you say that because that's exactly why Richard Trenton Chase drank blood, because he couldn't get an erection, and he read somewhere that blood needs to flow into the penis for an erection, and that's why he went out and drank blood from anything he possibly could.
Did it help?
Wow.
Yeah, he even took a little bird, broke its head off, and drank the blood.
Like Ozzy Osbourne.
Ozzy. It was a bird.
Don't they say like it's like fire for them when they drink blood? So like I think I'd have like a fiery ass erection. I don't see why I'd have no erection after doing that.
If you read any of the Anne Rice vampire novels, that's like the one thing they give up, and that's why honestly they're so kind of. It's very romantic between men. I don't think there's nothing wrong with being gay.
It's not like anybody's fanging penises or anything. Like there's none of that blood sucking.
We haven't talked about Twilight yet.
They're useless at that point.
We even got to Twilight.
That's the.
That is.
I mean, how gay can a vampire be if you're sparkling? That's part of the question. Do vampires blow up? I mean, according to Lost Boys,
they do.
Some can go quietly. Some can blow up. Some fucking blow up into fire. Some blow up into water. Some just fucking blow a skeleton out their asshole. I guess.
You can say
Sparkle, yeah.
Lost Boys had the best soundtrack of any vampire movie.
You got Twilight.
Yeah, it did.
Lost Boys had the best.
Queen of the Dam had a pretty bad one too.
Lost Boys had the best half-naked sax player and a vampire.
Fuck yeah.
That dude's still rocking. He's still buff and he's just a little bit older looking. He can't hold that xylophone up too fucking long, but he's still around too. I mean, that's his claim to fame is 10 seconds of doing doing that on Lost Boys. That's definitely fucking.
Well, that he
correct.
toured with
Xylophone,
Tina
saxophone.
Turner.
Could you imagine with a xylophone? Be like,
Jeez. Have you seen those guys now? Do the reunion and see what they look like now?
Yeah, well.
I mean, Kiefer Sutherland's aging pretty well, but man, some of them other ones, oh shit. The dude
Corey
played Michael.
Feldman
Michael,
performing is
coming
horrible.
for you, Michael.
Patrick,
He just like Satan on crack.
Has anyone dealt with an energy vampire?
Oh yeah, every
My
day.
ex-wife.
Yeah.
I have not.
All three of my ex-wives.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
I had a history teacher. He was an energy vampire. I swear to God, I would be 5 minutes in his class and I would be dead asleep. And I love listening to history. And this guy would put me out every single time.
Jeez.
Suck the life out of the room.
Oh, yeah.
Almost like wrestling news buzz.
Jeez. Where is
Has
Executioner? Executioner isn't on tonight. He's in the studio tonight. Executioner, Wrangler Dave. I don't know what the fuck he's doing, but they'll be back. They got their own things going on. As you guys said, we got a Roku channel coming up. Purple Sticky and Tristan. Purple Sticky and Sanitarium and
Devil Horns. Rock on.
Show. Shut up. Just shut up.
And then has anybody encountered any sexual vampires? These are the ones that call themselves Playboy, Playa. They do one-night stands.
El-Guapo.
I live in Toledo, Ohio.
Yeah. And they by doing a one-night stand, they take your energy and they absorb it. And
So they're strippers.
Yeah. Yeah. He nailed it.
I'm sure. None of us want to comment about that right now.
Next show.
Me and my ex were very
Next show.
hardcore into the vampire thing.
I never heard it called something so nice. In my day, we called it just being a womanizer, but energy vampire.
No, it's called a vampire.
Hold on.
How about
Anybody just hear Terry? I think Terry just was saying he sucked some chick's blood and she sucked his.
Well, it sure was.
I heard that.
He was talking about Butt Pirate Brian.
I mean, who didn't do that in the 90s?
Terry, talk louder.
Talk into your damn microphone like you're holding a cock to your mouth.
Sorry. Me and my
There he goes.
ex-girlfriend were very into it.
What'd you do?
We would literally go behind our school and just fight each other until we bleed.
Did we get Terry a megaphone, like one of those things that cheerleaders use to get the crowd busy?
I know, he needs one of those, huh?
I know,
You mentioned Vampire the Masquerade earlier, and I was a big-time gamer of that for probably about 5 years, until my ex-wife tried to start playing. She would go, get involved in things that I was doing just to ruin it. But Vampire the Masquerade, I was a armed security guard. So I got off work, I would change into my Malkavian outfit, put all my jester shit on, do my face up like a clown. I played a Malkavian. It was the insane vampires. And I tell you what, it was fun as shit. I look forward to every Friday. You get to, I was an aspiring actor, so I get to role play something. Then there was grand conclaves where you'd go to. I went to Frisco to the Scottish Rites Hall, and there was about 500 people playing. It was it was a really fun time. There was some gay shit. Yeah. There was a little bit of that.
Not gay at all, man. Keep going.
There's a little bit, but it was definitely. It was pretend vampire, but it's just like the Renaissance, but and White Wolf Gaming doing the werewolf thing too, the guru stuff.
I actually used to play Vampire the Masquerade in downtown Sacramento.
The fuck was that?
The fuck was that?
What was that?
Who was that?
A ghost?
Wrangler Dave.
What the fuck? What was that? That was Dave?
Wrangler Dave's backstage.
Yeah, we can hear you. Shut up.
That was awesome.
Well, Dave can join us via spirit. We hear you. Dave, we hear you. Are you okay? Are you in heaven?
We're having a seance for Wrangler Dave. He's coming through.
Dave.
Hey, you guys want to watch a good vampire TV show? Is What We Do in the Shadows.
Awesome. Hilarious.
That sounds terrible already.
No,
I haven't heard of it.
Let's go ahead and go to a clip Phil made for our serial killer vampire story. Here's a video by Phil. And what's the name of the killer again?
This was Richard Trenton Chase. This was about 10 years ago. This was shot.
Mr. Chase here in Sacramento, California. Here we go.
This is Miraloma High School, where Richard Trenton Chase graduated in 1968. He was not an unpopular kid. He was on the cross-country track team. He made the honor roll. Okay, here we have it. This is American River College, ARC Stadium. This is the football stadium for the local community college for Sacramento, in particularly the little suburb of Carmichael. This is where Richard Trenton Chase went to college for a few years, 3 years I think, 1968 to 1971. In 1973, December 1st of 1973 in particular, Richard Chase walked into a hospital that used to be here, complaining that someone had stolen his pulmonary artery and his blood had stopped flowing. The doctors took him in, examined him, and then admitted him into a psychiatric ward, which is literally just down the street within walking distance of this location. Oddly enough, they tore down that building too, so we're going to take you over to that construction site and show you where the Beverly Manor Mental Hospital used to be, it looks like anyways, and that's where he spent some time there and earned the nickname the Dracula Killer. This, however, used to be a hospital, and this is where he may have first been admitted into a psychiatric ward. His mother checked him out later on, and nice of her enough to release him onto the streets for us all.
Intestines fucking hanging out of his stomach. I saw a little bit of bush.
I
heard you have the full picture.
I do have the full picture. I just didn't want to show it on this podcast just because it shows everything.
Yeah, we don't want to see. Definitely want to see that.
Yeah, good job, Phil. I'm glad Richard Trenton Chase is not part of this round table.
No, well, he died.
Well, I wouldn't deny him if he offered to come on. So.
He ended up.
I'd be like, what do you say to what do you say to someone like that? So what have you done lately? What the hell do you say to somebody like that?
He was batshit crazy. His mother was mentally ill. He was found outside of Pyramid Lake, soaked in blood, covered from head to toe, with a bucket of blood next to him. And the cops found him out there, and he couldn't speak. Like they couldn't get anything out of him. It turns out they tested it. It was cow's blood. It wasn't human blood. So he had shot a cow in some field, drained all of its blood, and had its heart in the thing too. He was released there. That was when his mother sent him to go live with his grandmother, because if you have a psychotic kid, why not send him to grandma's house? His mother also was the one who took him off of his medications just 6 months prior to his killing spree. So his mother was mentally ill, and she basically enabled him his entire friggin' life. During the time that he committed the murders, she was paying for his apartment, which is right across from the Del Paso Country Club golf course.
Hey, Aaron, I doubt Anne Rice was transgender because she's already hiding for another important reason. I don't think you'd want to add transgender onto that.
Anne Rice was hot, but all of her vampires, that was one of the things.
Or are we thinking about Anne Frank? I get them mixed up.
Oh, come on.
Oh.
That's worse than Terry Schiavo. Come on.
Oh, Shivo. Oh, I can't find a Shivo screen. I'll have to program a Shivo screen for the next one.
Jesus Christ.
No, he's not going to listen to this. Jesus Christ listens to this show, I'm in big trouble.
One of my favorite.
What, Dave? Ooh, I think I saw that on the news or like a current affair or something one time.
Sounds like another Church of Satan left out an orgy place.
Yeah, shit.
Yeah. Have you ever seen the Key and Peele skit about the vampires, where they're all dramatic and the long hair and pretty and all that shit, and was it
Twilight?
They're making fun of like Twilight, and they're making fun of Underworld with it. Everybody's doing all that dramatic.
Oh, the Breaking Wind or Breaking
Yeah,
Wind,
well,
like
yeah.
that.
And then he tells
Oh,
me, he goes, I just want to be a vampire so I can see what future cars look like.
Shit.
Oh, goodness.
I want to see the last voyage of Demeter.
What?
The last
Oh
voyage.
yeah. It's like the whole movie about Dracula being on the boat.
Yeah.
That's his ship. I forgot. Yeah,
That must have been cheap production.
Yeah, going from Romania to England. Yeah.
The whole movie watching a fucking ship. So kind of like watching it's kind of watching the whole movie of a hobbit trying to throw a ring off the cliff.
Oh my god.
First two movies are just walking.
That's exactly what that fucking trilogy was.
And walking. Hey, it's still good. Don't hate.
Yeah, if you like walking.
I don't, obviously.
Barnabas Collins from Dark Shadows, one of my favorite vampires.
Dark Shadows, that's another one. Oh, in the heat of the night, about the vampire cop.
Oh, I remember that show. That was a great show.
Yeah, it was.
Oh yeah.
90s, hell yeah.
80s and 90s, man. Some of the best times for the show.
The original Dark Shadows from the 60s, though, you go back and try to watch those, man. They are slow as shit to watch. The one with Johnny Depp was really good, though.
That one was pretty funny. And don't remember Leslie Nielsen played in the vampire movie with Leslie Nielsen. What was it called?
It was
damn it.
Dracula.
Which one?
Dead and Loving. Dracula.
Yeah, Dead and Loving It. Yeah. Leslie Nielsen playing fucking Dracula like a Bram Stoker's version. Pretty funny.
I can't think of her name, but I did an interview with her, and she was the original actress for Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Oh, her, yeah.
Like Kristen.
That's like a half naked chick fucking killing vampires every episode.
What is it?
Swanson.
Yeah. Yeah, I did an interview with her. Yeah, very nice lady.
What was that movie? Was it Love at First Bite? The one with George Hamilton from
Oh,
the
yeah.
70s?
Jeez.
That was a good one.
I know I'm going back, but that one was pretty fucking funny.
I like Salem Slot. I like Vampire.
Oh, yeah. Oh, how about Blackula?
Oh, yeah, Blackula.
Blackula.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, forget Blackula.
Yeah,
same thing. Eddie Murphy.
Dracula bit Blackula. Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Daybreakers. That's a Russian vampire movie. That was a good one.
It was like 40 Days of Night. It wasn't 40 Days of Night.
Night Watch, Day Watch.
Yeah.
Fright
Night.
Fright Night was awesome. The original Fright Night was awesome.
That was a good one. Yeah. Those are
30 Days of Night.
30. That's the one. 30 Days of Night.
Yeah. And a lot of these kids, they get into these vampire role playing games, and then somehow they act out their fantasy, and they think in their mind that they're a vampire, and they get themselves in a lot of trouble too.
I mean, you can be anything you want these days, so I guess identifying as a vampire would be totally legit these days.
Yeah.
Right? You go bite someone's neck, and suck the fucking blood out of their cock, and you're legit, right?
There's been a couple of murders during the Satanic Panic that was blamed on like teenagers that were supposedly getting together and pretending they were vampires and shit. What the hell's Paul? You know that ones that I'm talking about, the West Tennessee or the West?
Oh yeah, West Memphis 3 or something like that.
Yeah,
and they took 3 boys.
Oh, geez.
The West Memphis 3, they killed 3 little boys that were on their bikes and they were going across the bridge.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. What's that?
So the West Memphis 3 are supposedly. Yeah, go ahead, Dave. Sorry. That case sounds familiar, but I'm not sure if it was the West Memphis, because the West Memphis, they made a big deal because supposedly they're innocent and their confessions were coerced. And it turns out that through an investigation,
That's what they all say.
it turns out that but they found out that the person who actually killed those 2 or 3 boys was like one of the stepdads or something in the neighborhood. There was a whole long documentary about it. It was pretty intense.
And also, too, there was that guy that was found in the fast food restaurant, and he had blood all over him, and he was African American. He was sitting on the toilet.
You found eggs, huh?
Yeah, and he smeared blood all over the place, and they thought he was a suspect, but they never found him again.
Jeez.
Yeah, the police didn't follow up on it.
There was What about the heavy metal killer during the Satanic Panic? There was that heavy metal killer. Similar case, kind of thing. Basically, teenagers having bonfires and killing people or killing their friends.
That's so Lost Boys.
Wow.
Exactly, but it was before Lost Boys was made, so you can,
shit. Okay.
Art imitates life.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah, well, hey, I had a neighbor right here on the street where I live at right now, and he actually had permanent vampire teeth. He actually had them implanted in his mouth. He spent a fortune to get these vampire teeth in his mouth.
Coolest shit I ever saw was a good friend of mine had a crown that had a spider carved into it. It was cool. It was cool as shit.
That's kind of cool.
He said his dentist was a biker.
Oh my God.
Shit. Hold your thought. We'll be right back.
Okay, all right.
I'm in place where kids were forced to fight for survival.
Jesus, I'm just hoping when I lop this dude's filthy head off, his cock will be rigor mortied for like 30.
Food is sparse.
Jesus, I'm starving.
And so are the women.
God damn it, Samuel. See if you could cut that tree stump off and fit it up my anus.
These are the Hunger Gays.
Oh, god damn, cock back with your spoo arrow and shoot it in me.
Oh, coming this summer to theaters near you.
God damn it, what are you doing in that tree? Climb down off that hard piece of wood and climb onto mine.
Written by Suzanne Collins.
Is that a bow and arrow in your pocket, or are you happy to see me?
Readapted by Aman Crossan.
Take your filthy love weapon and stuff it deep inside my fight tunnel.
The hunger has been satisfied.
There goes that idea. that was good wishful hoping for about 2 weeks now. There went that.
Yeah.
Now we love gay people on the Sanitarium. That's why we have Tristan and Terry the TAINT on here. It's kind of like, we have them here, and by them being in our presence, and they're cool with it, so we can make the gay jokes and remarks.
Exactly. Me and Terry support this gay podcast with all the gay hosts on the show. So,
Exactly.
Terry,
and we are all very, very happy, especially Wrangler Dave.
support you fags, and we stand by you wholeheartedly.
If you let a transgender male to woman suck your dick, does that make you part of the transgender community?
Yeah. I mean, you participated.
If you want to be,
you participated in an undiscriminatory love.
The mouth is a mouth, right?
Believe it.
Does it make you gay? Well, unless you knew ahead of time. I mean, we got down to the last minute, and you got your knob slobbed on, and
I'm not the one doing it. I'm the one receiving.
If she stood up like my turn, then you're kind of off the hook on that one.
No, it's if the next day you're in this like really bad panic, like, oh my god, I did that, you're kind of gay.
That's why I laugh at the Jerry Springer show.
You're kind of gay.
The Jerry Springer show always had
if you're not in a panic and you're totally cool with it, then you're straight, right?
Yeah, well, remember the Jerry Springer show always had the ghetto black guys on there, and they're always like, "Oh, I didn't know." They're all upset.
I didn't know.
How the fuck you ain't gonna know? You think the pussy butt feels weight? No, I don't know. It's a big difference. And they're like, "Oh, I didn't know." Bullshit. Bullshit. It's like a chick. You had a butthole. You had a hole to deal with. Vanilla Ice hole is a hole, and you went for it, and you knew about it. And most of them were like, "Oh, I didn't know." Man, my motherfucker got an Adam's apple. It looked like goddamn Arnold Schwarzenegger with a wig, and you didn't know about the bullshit.
to be fair, you what do you call it? You can get a blowjob by like Roseanne Barr, or you can get a blowjob by like some really hot tranny porn actress that is totally passable.
Roseanne Barr.
Really?
Whoa.
Roseanne Barr. She does not look that bad lately.
But who's
No,
gonna
the
give the better one?
six-pack is good to go.
Who's gonna give the better one?
Well, definitely the dude. Right?
Now that's speaking on your behalf. See, big girls are hungry, so they're gonna give you. They got a lot to prove. They're gonna give you a good one.
You got a point. How about like a really skinny, ugly girl?
Depends on where she's from. If she's from the trailer park, she's got a lot to prove.
How about a nun?
Tight fit.
I'm not gonna touch
fit.
that.
Anybody Catholic in here? You probably shouldn't touch that one. Oh shit! David smash it. David smash it. It's like a version.
How about a lady boy? I mean, it's a lady and a boy.
Same as a tranny. Is this Asian? Right. Still counts. It's got a schlong.
Yeah, but if you're not looking at the schlong, does it count?
Well, that's funny. Most Asian men are lady boys. Most Asian men look feminine, so they're kind of like lady boys too. Is that racist? Or is that
Here's
more?
the thing, you know,
That might be a little racist. That might be a little racist. Yeah. You know, sometimes they're hotter than women.
Well, it's more it's their tradition. It's more their heritage to. They experiment with lady boys to get ready for the real woman, and it's like that's legit. And that's a legit excuse. Oh, I'm gonna go have sex with a dude with boobs to get ready for a chick with boobs. No, you're gay. Sorry. That's not fetish.
Didn't you say you got sucked off by a tranny?
That's not fetish. That's gay. I'm sorry. Straight up. I don't care if it has boobs. I don't care if it has boobs. It smells good. It has a shape. It has a voice. And there's a dick and balls. It's not.
What if Van Damme did it?
Shut up, face. No one's around. You're in the woods. You're fucking doing it.
I'll tell a Van Damme story one day. We can get into a Van Damme story.
Whatever.
Hope he's not watching.
Fucking trailer park
That's
thing.
one of 3 people I would want to show up at my house: is Schwarzenegger, Van Damme, or fucking Bruce Lee. You know, 2 people you want to show up at your house. Bruce Lee's dead, but someone just as equivalent.
You'd still suck him off, right?
Yeah,
he
of
wants
course.
kung fu grip.
Whoa, I got something kung fu grip.
We lost Amy. I could see. As soon as we started talking about chicks with dicks, we lost Amy.
Yeah, we lost her as soon as we were not PC.
We have her picture there, so we can continue. What do you think, Amy? Oh, I think Van Damme's awesome. I don't think you'd ever suck a dick.
And you're so gay for this. Like, I love gay people, and I love how gay you are.
Leatherface loves Cornemic, and he would suck his dick too.
Face, where's those pictures that you had? You had me laughing. Was last week? It was some lady laying like this.
Oh, Terry Schiavo.
Terry Schiavo.
Terry Schiavo picture. Jesus Christ.
I didn't program any Terry Schivos for this show today.
That's as bad as Anne Frank.
Yeah, it can be arranged for the next show. So we'll see about Terry Schiavo on the next one.
Hey, what about those disco pictures?
Oh yeah, the disco pictures next week. Paul Del Roberts, Disco Extreme.
Paul was the
Jesus
third
isn't
and
gonna help
the
you.
5th disco king of Sacramento.
Yeah.
Go ahead and tell everybody about your disco dancing days real quick, Paul. About your famous days of the disco dance.
Oh Jesus! Well, back in the day, Saturday Night Fever was the thing. So you had all these people with angel flights going in there, thinking they knew how to dance. Well, anyway, I did a Guinness Book of World Records dance, 8.5 days, 205 hours, disco dancing with a 5-minute break on every hour. And I had the Guinness Book of World Records, and then I was featured in Ripley's Believe It or Not.
That was a lot of coke.
Whose Rolls Royce was that I saw you in front of?
That was Toledo.
2 days later, hey, Paulie's fading, give him a bump. All right, break time. He takes a piss.
Oh, hey, check this out. Check this out. When you do a Google on Wikipedia, do Wikipedia disco, and you scroll down to the dancing part, and you see my name, and it says I had the Guinness Book World Records.
Wikipedia, Disco, and Coke.
Yep.
Paul Del Roberts.
I saw you in front of that white Rolls Royce, man. You were pimping.
Oh yeah, yeah, and I had access to 3 Rolls Royces, being the Disco King, and Club Lido, which is now the Grand Island Mansion, loaned me their Rolls Royce for my events.
Fucking awesome.
Yeah, and then
you're a pimp, man, surrounded by hot chicks, fucking dancing for 8 days. You were making.
And then they sent me down to they sent me down to Los Angeles to do Roller Boogie and Skate Town USA, and I auditioned for the Gong Show, and I auditioned for American Bandstand.
The Gong Show. That's been a long time. I forgot about that show.
No.
He was chauffeured.
I was being chauffeured around.
Yeah, a bunch of hot chicks in the back, like disco on my knob.
All those guy friends in the back.
Hey, here's Paul in the back of a limo. Check it out.
Oh yeah, I'm Paul. We gonna disco dance and you're gonna suck my cock. Oh yeah.
There's my impression of Paul in the disco days. That was awesome, He's like, Paul's like, fuck you, god damn it. Well, man, it's getting towards the end of the show here. Paul Del Roberts of the Round Table. I think everybody coming on tonight. Terry of the Taint, Amy. Thank you, Amy, for coming on. Oh, thank you. That was awesome.
Sorry we lost you.
It's okay. I'm still here.
All right. Hey, Leatherface. Can you hear this?
Yeah. Fuck you too.
I'll turn it up. Yeah.
Yeah, fuck everybody. Fuck
Oh,
you.
hold
fuck
on.
You, fuck
Hold
you.
on,
You're
Face.
full.
Face.
I'm out.
Face, I got something for you. Hold on.
Show me, Santa. Oh, another one. Yeah, I'm special tonight. I'm getting the fucking bird left and right. How about Sticky? Give me a bird. Give me a bird. Oh, double bird. Terry the Tank, give me a bird. Fuck you too. El-Guapo, give me the bird. Fuck you too. Thanks, guys, for coming on. All right, we back, Phil. Man, what an awesome show.
Oh yeah.
So is it gay if you jerk off the tranny porn, or is that just normal? Does everybody do that now?
It's just jerking off. It's just considered masturbation.
Okay. All right.
And your intentions don't have to be fucking foretold, but
okay.
I mean that's just masturbation.
Works for me, brother. Works for me.
There you go. I guess to go ahead and go to our Wheel of Doom. Last week, Vampire, which brought you this awesome show today. So let's go ahead and see what's for next week. Yes, sir. Here's Vampires. So we'll go ahead and see what's for next week. Here it goes. I'm like nervous. Oh. Urban Legends.
Awesome. Right on.
Urban Legends. Oh, I hope so. Urban Legends here. So I guess
speaking of Urban Legends,
what's that?
Are we gonna push this thing? We got to talk about Terry the Taint and his stunt. When's that stunt coming up?
That's gonna be for a Halloween special, and thanks for bringing that up because, hey, Paul, what's the HBI, the live ghost hunt we're having? What day is that on? Oh yeah, so we have a live ghost hunt here on October. It'll be Saturday night, 9 p.m., 6 p.m. Pacific.
We have a special guest host too, right?
What's that?
Don't we have a special guest
yes.
host?
She hasn't said 100% yes, but Eve Marlowe said she'll come help co-host the show on that one. Everybody's excited about that one, especially Tristan.
Fuck yeah, she's hot as hell.
Tristan's like, oh yeah. Oh jeez. Oh yeah.
So everybody's got to tune in for that one because we got Eve Morrow, and we're gonna have Terry the Taint shoot the Mentos thing out of his ass. I mean,
there's gonna be a game. I can go ahead and play the clip real quick from our Sanitarium demonic spirit. Yeah, shut up. All right, this is from Scully, our Sanitarium representative. Here's what we're gonna do. Listen to this.
I want to play a game. Your friend Terry the Teen has found himself in an unusual situation. Inserted into his shame hole is a pipe. Each of you will spin the wheel of doom. If it lands on the skull, Terry's new friend will release coke and mentis into his shame hole, causing an explosion. If there are any questions.
Woo! That sounds serious.
Can we have him do it with that Mountain Dew Red Dawn? That way it's all red spurting out.
I think as long as it's carbonated, we're probably good.
I mean,
So
for
yeah,
Halloween.
here on the Sanitarium during our Halloween special here of the Ghost Hunt, Terry the Taint is considered kidnapped and has a clear tube shoved in his ass. We're going to spill the Wheel of Doom here, and whatever it's going to land on lands on the skull. We release the Coke, Cola Classic, or the soda, and the Mentos, causing his asshole to explode. It's a game. Yes, you want to hear it one more time?
I want to play a game. Your friend Terry the Teen has found himself in an unusual situation. Inserted into his shame hole is a pipe. Each of you will spin the Wheel of Doom. If it lands on the skull, Terry's new friend will release coke and mentis into his shame hole, causing an explosion. If there are any questions.
There's nothing gay about that at all, man.
Oh, yes. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh no, on the Wheel of Doom, it's going to have enter soda, or spill up our pour soda. Then the next one will be drop the Mentos, which will be the skull symbol. Yes. Yes, he will be able to land on a pass and go where he'll be safe for that round. And we'll have a round.
Nothing gay about that at all.
Nothing gay at all. Every 10 minutes we'll have
Nothing gay
a
at all.
Oh yeah, it's probably gonna happen. So it's gonna happen.
Hashtag nothing gay about that.
Not gay at all. It's a Halloween game. It's a Halloween stunt. Terry the Taint here on the Sanitarium. Thank everybody for watching. El-Guapo, have a good night. And we'll see you
brother.
next week. We off the hook, bitch. Yeah.
Night, fellas.
Oh.